thing is, so every guy that I was talking to, with, sleeping with, whatever the hell you want to call it, okay, every guy that I was talking to, they would lie. They will lie about wanting a relationship with me. They will lie about loving me. They will say things like, "Babe, we are in a relationship. You're my wifey, and I'm never gonna leave. I'm never gonna leave." Like, you see how ridiculous that is? Like, they go as far as to lie to get what they want. They leave because they already got what they wanted. It's an ego boost. Okay? Every guy that I was with lied about loving me. They lied about everything. They used me for intimacy. They're very selfish in bed. They use me for intimacy. They use me for money. They waste my time. And then they just vanish. They ghost me, they leave me on red, they breadcrumb me, they block me on everything. And then here they are playing the victim. Like, some of them will be like, "Oh, I'm busy," but then they will post all day long. And then they will play the victim, be like, "Oh, girls do me wrong all the time." Meanwhile, they're lying. They're telling lies with their words and their actions. They'll even, you know, wait a long time. Like, they'll pretend, like, they'll wait a long time, right? Just to hurt you. They'll use me for intimacy, money, car rides, whatever the case may be. Even your womb, or whatever it is, your uterus. They use you for all your resources. And then they ghost, and then they cheat, and then they go to other girls, and whenever things don't work out, they try to come back to you. Not always the case, and some of the guys I was with were very abusive. They punched me in the face, giving me black eyes. They would treat me like crap, you know. They would try to get other people to hurt me. They would spread rumors about me. They would make it to where no guy wants me, and they would basically ruin my life. They would literally try to ruin my life, and then they would be like, "Oh, you try to ruin my life. I try to increase, I try to give you a kingdom, I try to give you a legacy. Stop lying in the name of Jesus." Okay, the guys I was with were abusive, and I have proof to back it up. I have proof to back it up. They love to lie. Every guy I was with lied, used me, left. Lied, used me, left. And it went from the ages of 16, 17, 18, 19. Now I'm like 26. Still got stuff like this going on. And I did everything in the book. I did everything in the book except wait for marriage. But guys, they love using engagement. The guys that I'm with, they're broke, they don't got no jobs, they don't got nothing. They use engagement to be like, "Ha ha, you're single," just for them to end up single. Isn't that crazy? Cause no girl really wants them. I was the one that did, and they treated me like trash, and I'm glad I'm single. I'm glad. Every guy I was with lied, used me, and left. Some were abusive. Some were very abusive. Physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally, sexually, physically, verbally, financially, all kinds of leads. Like, it's crazy. And it's hard finding love as a black woman in the Midwest, that's like finding a needle in the haystack. And then when you do find that needle ends up killing you. Cause that's why I'm scared of falling in love. Every time I go on TikTok, Facebook, or just any social media and I see a guy saying, "Oh, I've been heartbroken." Have you really? Call up my number. Text me on Facebook. Stop playing these games. Alright, I'm out.